for this particular problem, this person is looking up at a slanted tree. They want to find out the angle at which the tree is slanted. They know the tree is 61 feet tall. They know they're 48 feet away, and they know they're looking up at a 68-degree angle right there. So, how do we find this angle is the question. Well, let's see, can we use law of sines? Well, if we think about it, well, do we have an angle with a side opposite of it? Yes, we do. Don't we have an angle with a side opposite of that? So we're going to call that sine of 60 degrees over 61. So that is one starting point. Then, if we want this angle, well, don't we need that side? Well, we don't have that, but we have this side, so could we find this angle to help us? So we want this angle. Now, let me name that angle. We'll call that angle x. So I need x to keep going here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sine of x over 48, because 48 is opposite of sine x. So once again, this angle to this side is equal to this angle to this side. When it comes to sine, it's called law of sines. And now I'm going to solve. So I'm going to cross multiply here, and when I do that, I get 48 times sine 60 degrees is equal to 61 times sine x. And I want x by itself, so the next step is I'm going to divide both sides by 61. That's gone. So I now have sine x is equal to 48 times sine 60 degrees over 61. Now, to get x out of here, you have to inverse sine both sides, or do the inverse of it. So what this, to get x is going to be equal to the inverse sine, which is the arc sine, of this whole thing. So what we have there is 48 times sine 60 degrees over 61, and we are doing the inverse sine of all this. And that will give us the x, the inside piece of sine. X is equal to 42.958. Now, we might be able to round that, but let's just leave that so it doesn't cause errors. So if I know that this is about 43 and this is 60, could I find this angle now? Yes, because all the angles of a triangle add up to 180. So theta is going to be 180 minus the given 60 minus what we just created, 42.958, which is basically about 43. So theta is going to be equal to 77 degrees. That is about how much this angle at which it's bent over is, about 77 degrees. Law of sines is our tool. Do we care about this length right here? No. We could go try to find it, but we don't care. We wanted this angle. We had to first find this angle before we could get that angle.